Okay. Looks like we are live. Mic check, testing 1, 2, 3. Should be live to Twitch, Kick, and YouTube. Just going on a walk around, around the harbour here. So let's make our way. Welcome everyone. Hope you're having a lovely day. Day, night, arvo, wherever you are. I'm still a bit sick, still croaky, so my apologies if I sound a bit stuffy today. I think this one is going to be lingering for a while. How's it going? Okay. Right. If you're curious about the gear today, let's see, we have the iPhone 11. It is a TVU Go app day today. So we got the app. For our audio, we have the Hollyland Lark M2. Receiver plugged into the iPhone. It's smaller than the DJI receiver. Looks a little nicer on there. Thought I'd just change things up as well. You know me. So Hollyland Lark M2 audio today. Got the transmitter here, which is magnetic with this sort of necklace thing. And we're also using the GL.iNet Mudi 7. No SIM card in the iPhone. Thought I'd try things out this way. So it's just the Mudi 7 for our internet. One connection. I think you need a SIM card in the iPhone in order to get bonding. Yeah, I think so, yeah. So I'm showing the one connection. We're getting about 5 megabits on our speed, and I've got an OK symbol there. Excuse me. There's some exciting things coming to the apps and services that I've been sharing with you guys. Very keen to share those with you when they're available. They're all in the future. So stay tuned, more tests of all the things. But yeah, today, TVU Go, impromptu live stream. Hadn't planned on going live today, but I felt like it after doing my taxes. Not much fun, that is. Just want to get outside, get some fresh air, go for a walk. Thought I'd just grab the gear and go. And that's one thing I like about this app, is that, well, really all you need is your phone. We got the phone. Go over the gear again. iPhone 11, TVU Go app, Hollyland Lark M2 for our audio, transmitter, receiver plugged into the phone. Got you guys on a gimbal, the DJI Osmo Mobile 6, older gimbal. Plan on upgrading at some point. Ooh, got a message there in the chat. Seronius, hey, how's it going? How are you doing? I've got an earbud, and that's how I'm listening to your messages. Well, actually, I can't hear any messages. Just to correct myself here. So I'm relying on the overlay that I've got here on my screen to be able to see what's happening in chat. It will be merged, so if you did pop into chat, should be Twitch, Kick, and YouTube. I'll be able to see those messages. I'm pretty sure I changed it, so for me those messages aren't going to disappear. They're just going to stay there. Excuse me. I got some news for you guys. I filmed a video. It will be a new video. I think maybe tomorrow. I just need to double check things, make sure that that the flow is good, there's no typos or least amount of typos as possible. Had someone, Alina the Explorer, shout out to Alina, asked me a question a while ago, and that was about SD cards. Do you need it to stream with the Action 4, which I've been using for a while, maybe a year or longer? So there are a few questions in their comment I thought would be a good video. So yeah, put it together, and then that video should be out for you soon. I think I should make a video on the Mudi 7 as well, because there's quite a bit of interest in it. But yeah, Mudi 7 today for our internet. Oh, actually, since last stream, I had quite a few questions about the Mudi 7. One in particular was, what are the speeds like? Someone asked me if I could do a speed test with it, or they were watching my VOD and saying, hey, I'm about 2.5 hours into the stream. Do you get around to doing a speed test? And well, to be honest, I don't think I get asked that. I mean, I talk about upload speeds in the streaming apps. Like, for example, our bitrate is around 5.4 megabits per second. So I mentioned that a lot. But the actual speed, yeah. So I want to thank whoever asked that question as a comment on my YouTube live. And I've got some results for you if you're interested. So I'm going to grab my other phone. I can go through them with you while we're on this walk. Mudi 7 day with the TVU Go live app. Okay, let's have a look. Last night at home, so not quite IRL, I had 3 testing devices. The iPhone 11, which I'm using right now, the S23 Ultra, and the Samsung Flip 7. Now all of these have different Wi-Fi in them. iPhone 11 supports Wi-Fi 6, the S23 Ultra 6E, and the Flip 7 is Wi-Fi 7. Now, the newer the Wi-Fi capabilities of the device, the faster speeds theoretically you should be able to get. So, for each device and each test I did 3. So you got an Inseego EMA 3000p, sweet. You got it for free, even better. Good for you. I've used I think a 2100, either 2000 or 2100. I think the only difference between them is the carrier. One of them is Verizon, the other is, I think, AT&T. Now, if you can find an unlocked one, if you don't live in the US, then it was good. I think when I was able to use it, it was one of the better spec'd modems. Not sure about that one though. Kind of swap it with one of your phones and your setup and get some better performance from it. It is T-Mobile, okay. Yeah, they just slightly renamed them, but I'm sure the components of what's inside the Inseego was different. I mean, from the outside, except for the branding, they look the same. Excuse me. Looks to be unlocked. Okay. Google Fi data sim and it's sweet. Okay. Back to the results, speed test results of the Mudi 7. I'll keep an eye on the chat as well. Alright, so first on my list is home Wi-Fi, which will have the best internet. At home I got fiber broadband, so you'd expect speeds to be pretty fast. My plan supports, what am I? I forget what speeds I have, or supposed to have at home. But I think it's either up to 500 down and 200 up, or they may have changed it to 1,000 down and 400 up. I don't know. But in my test, this is the average speeds with all three devices. So for the iPhone, home Wi-Fi, speeds average of 47.9, for the S23 Ultra, 48.8, and for the Flip 7, 47.5. If we average all those out, the home Wi-Fi got an average of 48 megabits per second upload. So not very impressed with that. I was expecting faster, but internet is very unpredictable. It can fluctuate. Sometimes it'll be super fast, sometimes it won't. It's just whatever. But yeah, average speed, doing a speed test, 3 separate speed tests for each device. That was our average upload speeds, 48 megabits per second on the home Wi-Fi. Yo, okay Blast, how's it going? How are you? Been a while, I think. Alright, so you would expect the home Wi-Fi to have the fastest speeds. So I've got that in there first and did that on all three devices. Now, for the phone cellular speeds, so turned off Wi-Fi, 3 tests per phone. The iPhone got upload speeds of 16.3. The Ultra got 23.6 and the Flip 7 37.2. So for average those out, average upload speeds with the phone's cellular capabilities, we've got 25.7 megabits upload. Meh. I mean, if you stream at 6 megabits per second, as long as you can get something like that, that's good. So enough to stream the iPhone though, 16.3. It's cutting it pretty close. And that's with 5G plans and all. Well, I've got 2 SIM cards which are 5G plans. But the iPhone 11 is 4G, the Ultra and the Flip 7 are both 5G. But the Flip 7 has the newer Wi-Fi 7. So if you have a device, a hotspot that can do Wi-Fi 7, then you're going to, well, potentially have faster speeds. Alright, moving on. So this is where we're using the S23 Ultra as a mobile hotspot. I think I turned off, actually I don't remember. But usually when you're connected to the Wi-Fi or something, it doesn't use cellular. So the iPhone, when it was connected to the Ultra as a mobile hotspot, it was getting speeds of average 34.2, and then the Flip 7 30.9. So I've got that in there because I've been using the Ultra as a mobile hotspot for a lot of my live streams, basically over a year, maybe 2. Average with the 2 phones connected to the Ultra is 32.5.
And the people like
32.5 megabits upload. Not bad. Alright. Let's see. Hey, TVU Go more expensive compared to Mobin, or what do you think? Well, Mobin is a free app. You can support them by buying icons. So in-app purchases, whether it's a one-off. Actually, they are one-off, but depending on how much you want to support them, they've got icons from, let's say, $5 and up. It's going good. Nice. Thanks. Yeah. Chilling. Hope you're doing well. I've been well. Thank you. Thank you for asking. Yeah, glad to hear that you're good. Now, the difference with the TVU Go app is they're doing quite a lot in the cloud. Whenever you do something like that, there's going to be a cost associated with it. So, for example, the TVU Go app has disconnect protection built into it, where you upload a backup clip, and it has what else? So disconnect protection, bonding. Their approach is different, and they've got a couple of tier options or plans depending on how often you stream, how many services, platforms you stream to. Yeah, it's just different. Whereas Moblin, there's a lot you can do with it. They've got a lead start. They've been going for, well, I've been using it for over a year. Been going longer. Whereas the Go app is very new. It was only just made live, when was it? Last month, I think? Maybe this month? New features coming. There's a few that I know of, which will be exciting once they're available. Okay, cool. Alright, we'll go back to our test result speeds. We're finally onto the Mudi 7. Now, when I connected the iPhone to the Mudi 7, the average upload speeds, 3 tests, was 49.6 megabits per second upload. The Ultra connected to the Mudi 7, 47.9 megabits upload. And the Samsung Flip was 42.5 megabits upload, with an average of 46.7. So if we go over the details again, average upload speeds on the home Wi-Fi was 48. Cellular data of the iPhone, of the phone I mean, 25.7. S20 Ultra as a hotspot, 32.5. And then a Mudi 7 was 46.7. So it is close to my home Wi-Fi. 48 versus 46.7. So just go over the numbers again. Home Wi-Fi 47, let's just round it up, 48, 49, 48. Whereas the Mudi was 50, 48, and 43. Not bad, eh? Now, if you're more interested in download speeds, which we aren't really as mobile streamers or IRL live streamers, then the combination of the Flip 7 connected to the S20 Ultra was, I think, faster. Yeah, it was faster than my home Wi-Fi. So I don't know what it's doing when you connect one Samsung to another one, but that had the fastest download speeds. But for us, we're more keen on upload speeds, and across the board, at least during the test from home, average 46.7 megabits per second upload speeds when connected to the Mudi 7. And that's just using the speed test app. It's not taking into account bonding or anything like that. Pretty good results, yeah. So I'm glad to see that. Hey, what's that? Kiss. Hello, how are you? And we are indeed connected to the Mudi 7 right now. Speeds have been fluctuating around 5.6, 5.7. Let's see. I am going to share my screen, so you can see what I'm looking at, see the speeds. I think we should be okay. Screen share enabled. And you'll be able to see the speeds there 5.7, 5.3, 5.8. It stayed pretty consistent. It dropped a little to 4, but that is good. Good to see. Now, just going to check the preview. So it just stopped working there. And okay, just need to restart the kick app so I can hear what's happening to the stream. No, don't want to do that. Okay, go to my channel, live. Okay, I'm going to change to 160p. Alright. So we'll leave it on the screen share until we get to the end of Queen's Wharf. Yeah, it's been stable around 5.3, 5.4. We're streaming 1080p 30, but I think on the platform you see 1080p 60. So yeah, I think it's 1080p 30. And the chat there is what I see. It's a little small. I might have to change the font size. I mean, I can't see it, but I'm going to have to squint. And I think better peering, if you really want to be able to hear messages, is to use StreamBuddy. Got a video on that if you don't know what StreamBuddy is. But you can connect your Twitch, Kick, YouTube with a subscription. It'd be a separate subscription. But it's very, very helpful. Am I using a router? So I'm using a portable router, the GL.iNet Mudi 7, brand new router from GL.iNet. Just got it on Monday, so I've had it, well, a couple of days. Done some tests, went over the results. Upload speed, we're pretty good. I can do one now. I think the Ultra is connected to it. I don't know if that'll affect the speeds that you guys can see. Let's see. Yep, so the Ultra is connected to the Mudi. I'll do a temperature check. Someone could remind me when we get back around to the bottom of Queen's Wharf. That's in my little crossbody bag in there. Screen share is nice, yeah. It has a whole bunch of features which a lot of apps don't have. Screen share's one. We've got bonding, disconnect protection, all the hard stuff. They've done it already, and they've made it really easy to do. I've got picture-in-picture mode as well. So if you want to do that, depending on your phone, newer phones should be able to handle everything a bit better than my old iPhone 11. But yeah, if we go single tap on the screen, you get to see the menu, flip camera, chat system. Got dual mode, which is picture-in-picture. So we'll try picture-in-picture mode, see if my phone can handle it. It might be a bit much with the screen share as well. We'll probably won't keep it on there. Split mode. If you want to flip the cameras around, then you can do that. But we'll turn off dual cam. How our speed's been, still around 5 megabits per second. So it's been fairly consistent. Okay. Screen share is nice. Wiz was saying the new update for the S26 Ultra heats up the battery more than normal. Really? Oh no, that's a shame. What a fancy guy with the 26 Ultra. Fancy fellow is, eh? Good on him. What is this? One second. Right. Keys, you're currently building a new remote OBS server. Sweet. Hey, Stockman, how's it going? i6 takes more processing power than normal. That's why the 26 Ultra also defaults front and back to 0.5. Okay. I think that's their system in the back end that handles, is it a protocol or a codec? That's interesting. I'm sure that there's a fix, and they could be down in the future, especially with that being the latest Samsung phone. It's a tricky thing with Android. There's so many variations of hardware, and with new devices being rolled out all the time, you know. I don't envy the peeps who have to stay on top of that, but I applaud them for doing so. Streaming algorithm. Okay, thank you. Wealth of knowledge there. Thank you, Softman. Kez, you were talking to him the other night while he was in Vietnam, and he said he needed a new OBS server for his trip to India. Wow, I'm jealous of all the traveling he gets to do. Okay. New OBS server. So has he been using this app? Is that why his has been overheating, or is he using something else? Don't know where he's at. Or is he on IRL Pro with something else? Man goes everywhere, indeed. The man does. Ooh. I think that's on my bucket list. I'd like to go there. Got a friend in India. Shout out to Sunny. Probably still on IRL Pro. Okay. Let's see. This app I'm using now can already do more than what IRL Pro could do. And if we take the bonding they had, this one can do. This one has disconnect protection, which it didn't. This one has, what else? Screen sharing, which IRL Pro couldn't do. Yeah. I think people have been trying to compare this to Moblin, which I don't think it's fair. The app just came out. My answer remains the same, that it's just different. Yeah, but going over the speeds, So we're still around 5. Yeah, it hasn't really dropped below 5 megabits. Maybe once I saw it on 4, but iPhone connected to the Mudi has been good. When I first started, opened the app, went to go live, there was an error message that I saw. I exited the app, checked my Wi-Fi, and I was not connected to the Mudi. So I thought it was, but had to reselect the Mudi 7. It's supposed to be on auto join, so that was enabled. After reselecting the Wi-Fi, it was fine. Click go live, and then we were live a couple seconds later. I think it helps if you've got a SIM card in your phone. Then you've got that backup, you know. Because Wi-Fi can disconnect, it's just a thing. Am I bonding? Well, I'm just showing the one connection, so I would say no. I'll do a screen share again. Screen share is enabled. So that's what I see up here. Usually there'd be 2 numbers. Just as a reminder, no SIM card in the iPhone. I've only got 2 SIM cards. So I took one of them out of the iPhone, popped that into the Mudi 7. I was curious, especially with the first test of the Mudi 7, if we could stream with just that. And I think it would keep the phone cooler as well to my old iPhone. When you got a SIM card, this is what I've heard, if you got a SIM card in your iPhone or your streaming device, they can add to overheating. So I don't think I've seen any yellow fire icons, nothing like that. The Ultra is connected to the Mudi 7, so I'll be interested if the team at TVU can add an app like MoBlink. So MoBlink is an app that you can install on one or more phones so that you can bond more than 2 connections. So I'd say if they were to add that, they'll be down the line somewhere, maybe on the roadmap. So that would be cool. I think as it is, it's bonding 2 connections is that's good. Now I'm just going to jump in a Pokemon Go raid, so I'm going to keep an eye on the chat too. Pokemon Go. TVU Go doesn't support this. It does. It supports SOT. For example, you can stream SOT to your home OBS. Have you got bonding? Not bonding. If you got port forwarding and everything set up. I still haven't done that. I can't actually show you because that part in the menu is, I can't get into it. So see up here where it says me, that's where you can have a look at some of your other settings. Okay, appraise, checking this Pokemon's 2-star transfer. Okay, there's a raid around here somewhere. Which one? Oh, that one. 48,000. Okay, let's go. 6 people in there. Yeah, should be easy pickings. So you can only see RTMP push under stream destination. Oh, okay. I thought it was in there. I wonder if I can find it on my Samsung. If I can go with it, I think I can. Because I'm streaming with the iPhone version right now. Come on, come on. There's 6 of us in here. Should be able to beat this jellyfish thing. OBS is SETUP, yeah, there you go. Look for an entry that says OBS. So you pop a SRT address in for OBS. Hey, Mr. Egg. When am I coming to Thailand? Well, there will be on the bucket list. I can't see when. Have I been there? I don't think I have. I've been past there, but Bali. Oh, okay. That's closest. It's not on here? Oh, okay. So I'm still trying to beat this raid. Oh yeah, we got it. Let's go. Once I've caught this guy, then I'll have a look. I'll see if I can in this one. Mega Master Cliff. Go to summary. The bonus challenge. Nihilito. Okay. And great. Great throw, not an excellent. Oops. Oh, broke free. What the? Whoa, Jesus. Terrible throw. Okay, Kez, you have YouTube, Twitch, Kick, X-Kick, Facebook, TikTok, RTMP push, and Instagram. Okay. Give me a bit. Excellent, boom. They have a Discord, hit them up, yeah. They are pretty onto it, the Discord peeps. So make sure you've joined their Discord, and then they should be able to help you out. Check the latest version. That's something I often forget to do. I checked today though. I checked if I was on the latest one for the iPhone. Might go join it. Okay. Excellent. You just installed it through the Play Store. Okay. Speeds holding around 5 megabits per second. Oh yeah, need to do that temperature check of the Mudi. 2-star? What? After all that? Boo! Do I already have one of these? Yeah, I do. Does this have a fancy background? Oh no, another one that I already have has a fancy background. Only Pro plan has OBS. Ah, okay. Just installed for the Google Play Store. Okay. Alright, I'm going to have a look on my S20 Ultra. See if I can get into the settings there. Okay. For the Me section, we have Multi-stream. No, not the live stream. No, back. Social platforms. Okay. So depending on your plan, so I can see in your version of the app, YouTube, Twitch, X, Kick, Facebook, OBS, IRL Toolkit, TikTok, RTMP, Push, and Instagram. So that could be it. That sounds so shit. Okay. Alright. So for OBS, you can put an SRT address, which would be your local IP address, and then you'll need to port forward to it and be able to port forward like how's the battery? 60%. I think we're doing better with without a SIM card in the iPhone, battery wise, because I'm sure 42 minutes in I'd be a lot lower on battery. So usually with this app, last couple of times, bonded, maybe they could be part of it, we were burning through, we're getting to about an hour without plugging in. Okay, the Ultra is not warm at all, which is, usually it is a mobile hotspot, it is not warm, it is quite cool. So about 42 minutes. Oh, I'll take a photo. Cheese. Okay, so photo of the gear. So that is the iPhone 11 Hollyland Lark M2 for the mic. Well, the receiver plugged in there. I've got the DJI Osmo Mobile 6 gimbal. Make things a little more stable. Okay. Right. Well, I think with my tests of this app, the strength really is in going live with just your phone. So let's say you're going to go on holiday, and oh, hold on, my previous stop play. Need to reopen the ticket. Kick app, oh no. So if you just want a really easy way of going live without having to set up OBS, you can do almost everything I can think of with this. So bonding, disconnect protection, you can, you got overlays, you can add, there's a chat system in there. What else? Yeah, a lot of the stuff that takes a lot of work usually to set up, it's all in here. So if you're just wanting an easy way of getting into IRL, this is a good option of doing that. And then what I'm doing is sharing what this app can do. And I'll leave it to you if it is if it works for you. Okay, got the preview going again. Preview playing. Actually, I might leave it on auto. So usually I have my preview playing at 160p. I think with the Mudi, I don't need to do that. Okay. Down here, got my crossbody bag, where I have both my Anker battery bank and the Mudi. How's the Mudi? Mudi is a little warm, but it's not toasty. So I can just feel it. I should get like a temperature reader thing. But Yeah. It is not hot. The Slate, on the other hand, boy, that would get warm, and pretty quickly. And I think that is because it's meant to be in an air-conditioned room. It's more like a home router. So you need a lot of ventilation with the Slate 7. I was thinking as well, what I could try is connecting the Slate 7 with the Mudi 7. And maybe I could run my action camera through the Slate, and then my streaming apps through the Mudi. So you keep them kind of separate. I don't know. But I would need a better bag, something with ventilation for the Slate. Because that got toasted. That got warm as. Okay, do we still need to screen share? I don't think so. We'll turn it off. Let's see. So I'm thinking I need to increase the size of the font in here. I believe I've got it set to 21. I might try 24 or change the numbers around. It's readable, but it's pretty small. Oh, it supports 3 connections, Wi-Fi, 5G and Ethernet. Okay. It just means, I think for Ethernet, you'd need a cable plugged into the phone. I'm really not good with cables. So I try and do things wireless as much as possible. So the way I'm using this, there's no wires connected to the phone. If I did need a charge, I could plug in, let's see, how much I say? I could plug a USB-C cable into the Hollyland Lark M2 receiver. And I think this receiver does supply fast charging, unlike the DJI one. So I'm hoping with the DJI Mic Mini 2 receiver, if it's different, if it supplies fast charging to the phone. Or they'll add that with a future version. If it has Ethernet, okay, gotcha. Oh, wait a minute. Hotspot to the phone, right. So maybe, how would that work? So you have your iPhone, probably not on a gimbal like this, but a selfie stick. You'd have a cable. Maybe a splitter plugged into the phone, and a cold shoe on your selfie stick for your receiver, and then you can split off to something else. I don't know. Maybe a way. But it would be great. It'd be really awesome if the TVU guys could come up with an app similar to Moblink. So you could add multiple connections that way. I'm sure they could do it. Maybe it might take a couple of months, a couple of years. But they could put that on the roadmap somewhere down the line. So 3 connections for now. 3. So we've got Wi-Fi, cellular, and Ethernet. That's good. I also reckon if they could set up something similar to BellaBox Cloud, Because they already have a server. I mean, I don't know how that works. But you could stream from this to their server, and if on that server they gave you a URL that you could put into OBS. So the way that, for example, let's take a different app like Moblin, for example. Moblin, you can put in a URL for Bellabox Cloud, and then Bellabox Cloud has a URL that you can put into your OBS. So if they could do something like that, I don't know, then you could stream to your home OBS that way. They would just give you a URL, or maybe there's a URL that you'd have in here that you could pop into your media source in OBS. That would be cool. And SRT-LA Relay, well, they have their own system. Yeah, I think they do it all in-house, own proprietary everything. Which in some ways is better because they've got full control over it. So if they need to tweak something, or they can do that. Now I want to take a photo of my gear. I think this time I actually did bring my phone tripod. I popped that into, what did I? Did I? No! I didn't. I took it out. I did very temporarily. Okay. We're gonna find something shelf-like. I can pop the phone on. We'll take a photo. It is busy. Busy is. I think we're good on the screen share, eh? So I'm just going to turn this off. Okay, that could work.
I don't know, he'll email you.
Got some stairs over here. Okay, camera app. A little wobbly, that is fine. ADC. So I got everything in my little sling bag. Okay. Smile. 5 seconds. And we'll take another one. This time with the sling back in front. Oh Jesus! Oh, new music. Better move. Because YouTube will pick everything up. can upload these photos to Discord. Let's see. Oh, what's this? So updates coming to the Go app. Some very cool ones. Very cool ones. Can't wait to try those out. Although I don't know if my phone can do it. Probably not. Maybe. I think you need an iPad. Yeah. Okay. Also got OBS, but you have to pull forward. Yeah. Yeah. Thought so. I can do pull forwarding, but boy, it is hard. If you're not tech savvy like I am, it's a bit of a mish. And then your home setup may not even be able to do it. Okay. But it's nice that it's there. I still have to give it a go, I think. Alright, Discord, IRL Showcase, okay. Which one? So this one, and this one, I think. What are the new updates? I don't know if I can say. Because I don't think it's yet available. Or maybe I can't see it because I'm currently on the iPhone. Yeah, I think we'll need someone with an iPad to be able to tell us if or when it's available, this new feature. Let me check. I'll just see if this new thing is available. Okay, so it'll be coming first as an iOS update. Cool feature, but I don't know when. So I think that was a teaser for me. Don't know if I could talk about it yet. Exciting stuff. Alright. So I think we may be good. Just a quick test with the TVU Go app and the Mudi 7 to see how it performs with the Wi-Fi and only Wi-Fi, no SIM card. I did, well, let's see, the S20 Ultra was connected to the Mudi via Wi-Fi, and it doesn't appear to have affected the speeds at all. So they'll be pretty consistent, around 5 megabits per second. And numbers like that are usually enough for me to be able to stream with any app, really. Yeah, that was pretty good. Why did the Kick app die on me again? What are you doing, Kick app? Yeah, it died on me. I've been using it to listen to the stream, to check out audio, see if it's okay, if I need to restart anything. I don't think we've disconnected. I had a message at the beginning that was saying that I think I needed to adjust the quality, but it was only very briefly. It took a couple seconds and it was fine. Eh? Oh, wait a minute. That title, I need to change that title. I thought I did. So the title is supposed to be TVU Go testing Mudi GL.iNet Mudi 7. And it did say saved, so yeah, don't know. But yeah, okay, Kit didn't update. Wait a minute, how about the others? Are they all the same title? Oh yeah, they are too. Oh no. I wonder. So initially when I tried to go live, I put in a title. It said that it couldn't go live because my Wi-Fi wasn't connected properly. So I left the app, connected the Wi-Fi to the Mudi 7, then it looked like it could go live. So I think it probably on that second live, it didn't use the save details that I had put in. Or maybe my title was too long. Usually it'll tell me if my title is too long or the description's too short. I wish it could be a little bit longer with those titles.
What is the instances when I've been away recently?
That would be some feedback, and I think pretty easy to do. Maybe one of the platforms out of all the platforms they support has a character limit, so they've gone with the smallest denominator. But I would like to be able to set a title, and then maybe it just does some dots, dot, 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 if it is too long for platform whatever. Or perhaps it would prompt you. This is all future stuff, and this is me wishful thinking. But you know, maybe it's fine on Twitch, Kick, YouTube, but let's say another platform requires a shorter title, then it could sort of prompt you to adjust the title for the other platform. So it keeps a long one for wherever, and then for a platform that requires a short title, then it could say or show you what that title could be with some dots, and then you could just click OK. And descriptions should be able to be long. On YouTube, description can be 5,000 characters, something like that, some ridiculous number. I think Twitch is around 1,500 shorter, but no one really uses those for their lives. And then YouTube's important to have a description. Twitch not so much. Kick, I don't know if they have one. Do they? Just going to check some web videos. So video, this other one from a couple of days ago, change title. Yeah, so no description on Kick. Interesting. Alright, we're at 1 hour and 4 minutes. Battery check, we're on 45% battery. So we're for sure doing a lot better with no SIM card in the iPhone than no, we're doing better, because I would have needed to have plugged in by now. And being at 45%, that's actually really good. I think I could probably get to 90 minutes without plugging in. Oh, what's this? You can't talk. Now, is that a you can talk, or is that you can talk? You talk a lot, Cliff. It's a message. I love it. You can talk. Or is it you can't talk? Are we being sassy? I don't know. That could be interpreted either way. Or maybe it's a you can talk. Love it. Okay, let's see. 106 on stream time. I need to have the kick at full screen, so I don't want that turning off on me. Something that I've done, let's see. Oh, I can show you me. I'll pop you up here. Actually, let's go this way. Can't interrupt those people having their meal. Okay, so I have just the one strap crossbody, which is the sling bag. Everything in here. Anker battery bank. One tripod, not the one that I needed for taking a photo. And we've got the Mudi in here. Got a little short lanyard thing for my phone. That way I don't need a second lanyard here, crossbody. So if I was to drop this, it's short enough it's not going to hit the ground unless I'm seated. If I'm seated, then yeah, sure, bang. But when I'm IRL, I'm usually standing. I've got the kick up on here. This is how I'm listening to the stream, checking out audio. So audio sounds okay. If I had Stream Buddy on here, then I could read messages on this phone. I also hear messages via TTS. But the way that I'm doing things right now, fine. With all the messages I have on the left side of my screen, they're not disappearing, which is a setting you can pop in for BotRex chat. So I can sort of read up, well, I think about 20 lines. It's quite a lot. And then if I don't need this, keep things a little cleaner, I can pop my phone in my pocket. Yeah. Yeah. But I am holding the gimbal, so that is, yeah, this stands out. It doesn't look too crazy because, you know, tourists will hold something like this, phone on a gimbal, record a video while they're on their travels. In the city, it's not that big a deal. And then just to show you, in case you missed it, where is yeah. That's what I'm holding. That's what it looks like. Phone, receiver, gimbal. And your footage is a lot more stable. So if you guys caught my other stream where I had this on a selfie stick, pretty shaky ass. Alright, so do another screen share and start broadcast. A couple of taps, easy to do. Just wait for the message that says screen share is enabled. You should be able to see what I'm looking at. Now for me to wrap up my stream, I could go into overlays and then select the second picture block. So I've got a couple of overlays. This one here is for me to read chat. I've got an emoji wall. I don't have that on today. I think one of them has stopped working. Maybe the Stream Elements one. So I need to check the URL for that. The BotRex one has been fine. This picture overlay, the first one, that is what I use for the start of the stream. And the second one is what I use to wrap up. So for example, that's what it looked like for you. And it's just a graphic, a picture, PNG, that I've made in, what was it, Affinity. I try to replicate what I have in my OPS. So it's basically everything from scratch. And then, actually I took a screen cap of my stream and then try to match everything as much as possible to that. Yeah. yeah, so it's a little tap on off, pretty easy. In this chair I've got it set to preview only, so it's just me that can see it, because it's you know, taking up quite a lot of the screen. I just have to remember, since you can't see who I'm talking to read out names. So to say, for example, Joshi, boy, what are the new updates for the TVU Go app? So I should be doing that, and it's a habit I need to get into. So keep doing. So they are coming soon. Stay tuned. Make sure you got the iOS iPad version, and then maybe it's in the App Store as a new update for you. I haven't had an iPad in a long time, but some exciting stuff coming to the iPad. Anyway, I'm gonna tap screen. Oh, actually, before I do that, I want to show you the mic. So up here, we made sure that the mic was, or the receiver was plugged into iPhone first before opening the app, and we've got the USB selected. We're not muted, and voice isolation is off. Actually, I'm just going to single tap the side of the receiver. So the receiver's turned a blue color. I forget which color is noise cancellation, but I think green is. I was on green before. Yeah, I can hear a lot more. Yeah, a lot more of the background. So we're just going to re-enable noise cancellation by pressing the button on the receiver. We're back to a green color. And that will be the Hollyland Lark M2 noise cancellation or reduction. There's a difference. We'll try, actually, voice isolation. Let's enable that. So voice isolation is enabled. So it is now enabled. We'll just let it continue for a little bit. Let's see. I'm going to turn off the noise cancellation of the Hollyland. Green light changing to a blue light now. So it is just the noise or isolation of the app. So we will going to turn off. Maybe we actually, yeah, we'll turn this one off, and then we'll just go back to what we were using before. That is the noise cancellation of the Hollyland Lark M2. It's a lot heavier. I need to have a listen to the VOD on playback for the difference, and then I'll decide next time which one to use. But I think I need to remember when I'm using this app to bring the Hollyland with me, because yeah, it looks a lot better. The receiver on the side of the iPhone. Okay, and it's good to put the Hollyland back to good use. I'm going to have all the details of the setup in the YouTube live description later. I'm going to update everything, title, description, have all the gear that I'm using. So yeah, keep an eye out for that. How are we on battery? 35%. So I think screen sharing burned through a little bit of battery there. Quite noisy around here. Interested to see if the Noise cancellation is going to continue over there. Oh, what is this? They've made some changes. That wooden structure wasn't there before. What is this? You can see through it. Temporary? Oh, a shop of some kind? Pop-up shop. Ah. Excuse me. Bathroom, maybe? It looks like a kiosk for you, maybe. Yeah, a kiosk to buy your tickets and stuff. But they have those inside. I wonder why they couldn't match it to the look of this building. Kind of sort of stands out. I don't know, whatever. Okay folks, we're going to wrap things up there. I want to thank everyone for tuning in today. Impromptu live stream. Hadn't planned on going live, but I needed to do something fun after hours of going over Texas. It was due tomorrow, otherwise they hit me with a fee, late fee. Don't want to do that, so yeah, needed to make sure that was done. Yeah, tax man will be after you if you don't sort out your taxes, you know. So that's one set of taxes. Got more taxes to do, but that's not due for a while. We'll try not to do it the day before the due date. Texas, bruh. Blah. Anyway, yeah. So it was fun playing and testing this app for you guys, and also the Moody 7 sharing its speed test results, which I might pop into a video. Yeah, make a video on it. Yeah, pretty impressed with it. Oh yeah, temperature check. Let's do that. See if it's got any warmer. So, a little warmer. It's not hot. %100% battery? What the? I don't know. So 5:37, I changed it to 12 hours rather than 24 hours that was on before. We have the date, so May the 6th, Wednesday, 5:37 p.m, 5G, and we're on 100% battery. Seriously? We've got two devices connected, which would be the iPhone and the Ultra. %100% battery. That's unheard of. It can't be right. It has a 13-hour-ish battery. That's how long it's supposed to work. Wonder if there'll be a firmware update fix it? Oh yeah, we need to fix our battery meter. Sure. Hey, Mitmat. How are you, Mitmat? How's things? Living the churr life? Yeah, we've been testing the Go app today. No SIM card in the iPhone. Nah, not at all. It's in my bag. It's been in here with my Anker battery bank. Aida, how's it going? It's a little warm. I think I might need a temperature testing, or temperature gun or whatever. No warmer than my phone would be if I was using that as a mobile hotspot. Living the chill life. That's it. That's the one. Whereas, whoa, these slate, boy, that got toasty. Toasty as. Yeah, so I think that's the use for it. It needs to be in a wide area, lots of space, air conditioned, that kind of thing. This is not barely warm. No cooking eggs on this. I need to do a much longer stream. Let's say, yeah, we need to get to a 4 hour stream to see what it's like. But so far I'm thinking it wouldn't be too different. Sitting in the chair life. The chair life, you know. Oh yeah. Slate was also tethered to the S20 Ultra, correct. So I'd be interested, because this can charge other devices, and you can also charge it in the bottom. So you charge this bottom, and then it's got a charging port on the side. So you could plug the Slate into this for power, and I wonder if it would also get the internet through the USB, or if it would be better to use the Ethernet port. How are you? I am good, thank you. I'm better now that I've done my taxes. Got those done. Usually it takes me a couple of hours. The hard part is, linking transactions to whether it's an expense or an income or blah, blah, blah. So that's the hard part. And then producing the document is easy once you've done it. Yeah, but it's gotta be done. Gotta do it, or a tax man will be after you. Yeah. So I think with the Slate, I had that plugged into the Anker battery bank to keep it charged. Also tried with the with one of my smaller battery banks. Yeah, so I did it that way. Either way, it got warm. You're doing tax stuff now, mate? Yeah, I got a couple of emails saying your tax is due. We have GST here. I don't know what the equivalent overseas is. VST? That's one of the taxes. So I got a couple of firmly worded emails saying your taxes are due tomorrow. Make sure that you've submitted your forms. Like, oh, okay, I better do it. So the things that I wanted to do is taxes first, so I couldn't slack around and do other things. So taxes, then I wanted to jump on, do a stream after that. And then after this, I need to make a thumbnail for the YouTube video that I've mostly finished. A quick Q&A video. I had a question a month ago, which I promised to make a video on, about SD cards and backups. And finally got around to making the video. I even mentioned try not to be too picky, a picky cliff. That's a cough and a laugh. A combined cough and a laugh. Yeah, no more picking clip. Yeah, wait, what did I say? I say, oh, actually say I have to be picky. So, yeah, there we go. So my SD card that I have my action camera only gives me about 1.5 hours of recording. So I say that I have to be picky and choosy when I record with the SD card in there. So, oops, still a picky cliff. Let's see, how are you? All is done and over with. Nice, yeah. So it took a couple hours. I got another text thing I have to do, but that's not due for until July. But it has to be done. I think I've done all my yeah. I think I could do it now. All my transactions, everything has been mapped. So yeah, I could probably just spit out the form for the other text, but I don't want to. I'm all texted out today. No more picky cliff. Yes. I love that is an aspiration that I have to live to. You know, don't be a picky cliff. Even though I think it's impossible. I can't do it. Taco tax. Paid in full. Yeah. Indeed. There's that crap car. Hey, how's it going? You're about to go out for tacos? Nice. Alright. I think I found a few taco places, a few new ones. I've seen them around, just need to remember where did I see them. But they're becoming more popular. Restaurants are popping up. Tacos? Hell yeah. Let's go. So I've seen more taco places and more churro places. Whereas maybe even like a year ago, when I first started doing the taco thing, there weren't many places at all, maybe 3, a handful. Comedian, etc. Hopefully a good night for once. Okay. Oh, right. For the tacos, sweet. Oh, okay, I'm getting hungry. All I've had today is a coffee and a banana bread. A slice. All this talk of food. Well, technically I'm getting a torta de burrilla. Okay. I don't know if that's the same thing. I don't know. Mitt knows what they are. Okay. I credit you for being the New Zealand taco king. I am. I'm funding all of the taco restaurants here in New Zealand. Making them popular so people tune in and go, ooh, great tacos. There's a taco place here? Sweet. How do you go to that one? It's Mexican similar. Okay. Excuse me. One chur at a time. You know it. You know it. No chat overlay? Oh, there is one. I can see it. But let me adjust it. I'm going to change it so that you can also see the chat that I'm reading. But I have it set up so that it takes up my whole screen. So this is what I see. See how big it is. Churro maybe. Ah. Just going to change it back. Whoops. Oh no, I removed it. So it's reset. Didn't mean to do that. Okay, there we go. Just gonna try and resize it, make it larger. No, that didn't really work. Okay, change it back. Yeah, I need to figure something out. Oh, so the reason why I've changed it up like that is so I've so crab cow to mid-mid. I have to tell you a story about a join later. Okay. So I'm not using Stream Buddy, which is what I would use to read the chat. I'm purely using the chat that I see on the screen, which I need to be quite large for me to be able to read it. And I've also set it so that that overlay that was on screen, it doesn't disappear. So there's enough chat for me to read. Now, if there was a way that I could set up Bodrix twice, one which was preview only and the other one which was for the live stream, then I would do that. Because then we'd have two chats on screen, one which is big for me to read and one which is small for the stream. So I think this chat that I have on screen is quite large. Usually a chat would be tiny, you know. It wouldn't take up half your screen. Need a dual overlay, one chat can see one. Yeah, exactly. At the moment, this app gives you two options. One which is preview only, perfect for me, so the one that I'm looking at. And then there's another one which is preview and live. So if they could add a third one, which is live stream only, then I would set that up. Excuse me. So neutral overlay one, yeah, exactly. Let's see. Kiz just had a great chat with one of the employees from TVU. Cool. For about half an hour over Discord. Learned a lot of cool things. Really? Okay. What did you learn? Anything to share? How's our time? So we are on 25% battery. We'll be going for 90 minutes or 1 hour 35 minutes. Which I couldn't do before when I had a SIM card in the iPhone. I would have needed to have plugged in by now. So this is the longest I've been able to stream with the iPhone and this app. Yeah, 90 minutes is kind of the limit, usually, for this iPhone. When I use Mopin, I have to have it plugged in. And I'll do it around the 60-minute mark. So I'll be curious to see if this continues when I try other stuff out. Another check. Excuse me. Okay, temperature check. No different. Yeah, maybe a little warmer, but it's not hot. Yeah, fine. Yeah, 5G. So when devices have overheated before, I always thought that it was 5G. What I need is a place where the internet is really rough. Oh, maybe I should go to the winter gardens again. So I think when you're in a rough internet place, that's when the modems and everything start pushing and they get hot. But I mean, when I was using the slate before, it was getting warm in my bag. And, well, I didn't do any sort of extreme tests of that, not really. Let's see, Kez, we talked about the in-house ISX protocol, okay, and the Google issue. Also talked about integrating URL deep linking for relays like Moblin and IRL Pro has. URL deep linking for relays like Moblin and IRL Pro has. Cool. Crop Curl, you running 2 sims into the air. So it can support 2 physical sims, eSIMs, nano sims, and 1 eSIM. But I think the way that it functions is you can switch. So you have 1 active sim, and then you switch from eSIM to sim 1 or sim 2. And it doesn't do bonding and everything with all of those sims in there. So, I mean, this is how I think it works, and I've seen that as an option in the menu. There's a switcher. But I mean, I've only got 2 sims, and with the other one in the Ultra. Hey Chief, how's it going? Hello. Yeah, not bonded though, it's just failed. Yeah, oh yeah, that's right, and you can auto switch. It has that ability as well. There's only ever 1 SIM card in there, it doesn't have that enabled. So, yeah, I think one way you could use that ability is if you travel and you've got an eSIM loaded in the portable router. So you could just switch it to that eSIM. Like when I went to Seoul last year, I could load it into that. Excuse me. And let's say I had 2 providers. In New Zealand we have 1.NZ, which was Vodafone. So we had that network, and we got 2 Degrees and Spark. So I could have a second SIM on one of the others, and then it could switch between those 2. That's the idea, without you having to, open the SIM, put another one in, keep switching, that sort of thing, But yeah, do TVU Go use for SRTLA for host server by itself? I'm not sure what you're asking. They have their own protocol, that much I know. Everything that they do with bonding is through their system. They support SRT, so let's say you want to stream from this app to your home computer with OBS, then if you can port forward, you can put the IP address for your OBS media source. And just trying to recall, because I was doing some tests before when I saw that, I think it can bond. So it still goes through their servers, bonds, before being routed to your home computer. But don't quote me on that, I'd have to confirm that later. Here's, so currently my service, you can buy a relay, click one button and it will open IRL Pro or Moblin. Okay. And ask if you want to add the SRT relay. Their app will support it eventually. Okay, alright. Hey, I now have a red icon in the bottom left for me. we have hit 20% battery, and we're at 1 hour 41 minutes, which is a record, I think. I don't recall streaming without a SIM card in my iPhone. It's been a long time, I think. So I'm just going to go over those numbers again, my speed test results. So I'm just going to open up my spreadsheet. In case you missed it. Okay, I did several tests with 3 different devices: iPhone 11, S23 Ultra, and the Samsung Flip 7. Now these devices, they support maximum Wi-Fi of 6, 6E, and 7. So iPhone 11 supports Wi-Fi 6, S23 Ultra 6E, and the Flip 7 Wi-Fi 7. The newer the device, the better your speed should be, theoretically. Now when I've done various tests with home Wi-Fi. Whoop. We're low now. Got the low power mode prompt. So naturally the home Wi-Fi was the fastest. Average for all those devices, we did 3 tests per device to get an average speed, and then I averaged those numbers. So on the home Wi-Fi, average upload speeds was around 48 megabits per second, which is okay, but I would expect the home Wi-Fi to be faster than that. That's fiber broadband internet. And then at the same time that I did the other tests with the Mudi 7 Wi-Fi, so all the test devices connected to the Wi-Fi of the Mudi 7, the iPhone 11 average speeds were 49.6 megabits upload, the S23 Ultra average speeds 47.9, and the Flip 7 42.5. If we average all those out, 46.7 megabits upload speeds. So if I was to use the cellular of each of those phones, average speeds were 25.7. S23 Ultra as a mobile hotspot, average speeds 32.5. Of course the Ultra can't be a hotspot to itself, but yeah, iPhone and the Flip 7 connected to the S23 Ultra, 34.2 and 30.9. The fastest overall speeds for download was the Flip 7 connected to the S23 Ultra. So the download speeds are like 300, 200, 300. It's just crazy. The Flip 7 is Wi-Fi 7 and 5G. It has all the latest everything. And I don't know if there's some kind of thing between the 2 Samsung devices that made the download speeds fast. But for us in IRL, we're more interested in the upload speeds. So home Wi-Fi again was 48 megabits per second upload, and then the Mudi 7 was 46.8 average. So these are all averages, 46.7 megabits upload. And then for the iPhone, being able to get 49.6 upload speeds is pretty good, because we went from 16.3 with the cellular of the iPhone connected to the S23 Ultra, 34.2, and then the Mudi 7, 49.6. And remember, I did 3 tests per device, and averaged all of these out. So basically, the Mudi 7 was pretty close to the home Wi-Fi on upload speeds. Home Wi-Fi average 48, and then Mudi 7 46.7. So home Wi-Fi was 47.9, 48.8, 47.5, whereas Mudi 7 49.6, 47.9, and 42.5. So one of those got the fastest upload speeds. That was with the iPhone. and the other numbers are pretty good, but you know, home Wi-Fi 47, 48, 47 versus 49, 47, 42. Now, of course, if I did a lot more tests, then maybe we could see different results. But I think, based off this, not bad. Mudi 7's looking pretty good. Oh, I wonder if I should try. Actually, nah. I would expect them to be worse. So I was thinking the M2 and the what's that, D-Link hotspot that I've got. But those are 4G devices, so I wouldn't expect much from those. Whereas the Mudi is 5G and Wi-Fi 7. And then for me, the bitrate I've been seeing inside of this app has been fluctuating pretty consistently, 5.4, 5.5, 5.3, 6 at one point. So it's been pretty steady with those numbers. Pretty cool, eh? Okay. Okay, we are at 1 hour 47 minutes. We're at 20% battery still on the iPhone. We haven't switched to low power mode because I think that would have affected our speeds. I need to update my titles. I'll do that after the stream has finished to say TVU Go app, or TVU Go with GL.iNet Mudi 7. Did I read that other message? Yeah, I think I did. Liam, do you think Zap IRL Pro versus Zap 2 app? 2 app? Does it say 2 app or Zap? IRL Pro versus TVU Go better than? What is 2 app? Are you asking which one is better? Well, that's a bit hard. Let's see. We'll go by pure features. I don't know if we can even do that. They're different. Let's see. IRL Pro is a good streaming app. It's free, so that's a bonus. But they haven't updated it, a major update, in over a year. So that is a concern. The Go app is pretty new on the scene. They haven't been around, well, maybe a month since it was made public. And the features that it has, let's see, I think it is already past what IRL Pro can do. So it can do bonding. It has disconnect protection built into it. You can stream to multiple platforms, which IRL Pro can't do. You have to set that up separately. So you can't just log into Twitch or Kick to stream to them. So there's more work involved with IRL Pro to get it up and running. Also, to stream to those platforms, you have to port RTMP URLs in, or URL. You have to, there's a lot more groundwork you have to do to get it working. Whereas their approach, the Go app, has been to make it easier. So if you want to stream to Twitch, Kick, and YouTube, you just log into them and authenticate the app to do that. And then before you go live, check your title and description. Make sure that it's accurate, which is nice. Because the way that I usually update the title, I have to do before I leave. So you can do everything through this app. See your title, see your description, select the platforms you want to go live to. Bonding is built in. Make sure you're connected to the Wi-Fi of your other device. Yeah. So can IRL Pro do those? Well, I suppose it could. Yeah. disconnect protection, no. So it doesn't have that, it doesn't support that. So you would need to set that up separately. I like what these guys have done with that. And if you just want to get into IRL, if you think some of the videos I've uploaded, it sounds too hard, which I don't blame you, then this is this is an option. So my plan is to share what this app can do with you, to take notes of what it can do, because yeah, there are things in this that I really like, and then being able to weigh them up, compare this versus others. So what can this do? What can Moban do? How do they all function? What can we learn from all of these things? What could be better? But I think, considering this app is, a couple weeks old, they've done pretty good. They've done pretty good. Alright, what time is it? It is 15% battery. That's what time it is. Yeah, we're running out of juice. Uh-oh. Oops. I need to fix this. 1 hour, we've already almost made it to 2 hours. Maybe we should see if we can get there. I think when it gets to 10% battery is when we start seeing the app lagging. And it's my, the lagging is my phone reallocating resources. So you're running out of power, but you can't do all the stuff you're trying to do. It's 3 tacos past a churro. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Oh, I was going to put it on a picture-in-picture, but I think we'd be out of juice. We wouldn't make it to 2 hours. I don't think I've done a 2 hour stream. Yeah. Haven't been able to do a 2 hour stream with the iPhone in maybe 2 years, perhaps 3. Very, very early days when the battery health of my iPhone was better. So we're around 70-something% battery health for the iPhone. And when I was around 80%, I could do 2.5 hour streams. So this is a bit of a record. A bit of a record. I'll go the other way. Ow. Okay, this is where I think, yeah, a new gimbal could help. Since it's not drawing that much power the way that I'm using it, if I had this plugged into the gimbal to keep the phone charged, it would last, we might get to 3-4 hours. Oh, hold on. Just check messages. Any new messages? No, we're good. Oh, what's this? I got a like. Yay. I had a question about the Orange Pi-Fi Plus, how you connect the Action 4 to it via USB-C, USB-C. And all I had to do is just point them to time or a chapter marker on that live. Excuse me. Where are we? 3 minutes to go. We're at 10% battery now. I don't know if we're going to make it to 2 hours. Is it? Dropped pretty fast from 15%. Tell you what, 10%. We seem to be doing okay. Gonna switch the screen around. Now turn on our overlay for our NEC. If the phone runs out of juice, then that's the end of the stream. But I'm hoping we're going to get to 2 hours. We've only got 90 seconds. Low power mode, let's try it. I've switched to low power mode. See if we'll get there. Anyway, I just want to thank you guys for tuning in. Appreciate you. Hope you have a good rest of your week. Next stream, Friday, that's my usual streaming day. We'll have the self-hosted setup then. And so self-hosted Fridays. Thank you, Matt, Hyena, Liam, Kez. Who else? Crab Cow. It's as far back as my chat goes. Les, hello. Replay and comments. Oh, okay. No worries, you're welcome. DJI Action works better on USB 2.0. Seems to solve your problem. Oh, cool. Yeah, because I've tried via USB-C and also the 3.0 ports on the bottom. But yeah, it didn't work very well either of those ways. So that's good to hear. And it was just me just playing around with a different configuration. So glad to hear that. Thank you, Hyena. We've got 15 seconds to go, so before we get to 2 hours. So I think I'll just wrap it up when we get past the 2 hour mark. Okay, 2 hours, we've done it. So we made it, we're still on 10% battery. So this is officially where we wrap up. I want to thank you all. Hope you have a good rest of your day, good rest of your night. Thank you all again. See you Friday maybe. Self-hosted day. Got more tests, exciting things happening on for this app and other things. So I'll be keen to try them out there. So that's us. Take care. See you later. Peace, shirt, tacos, all the good things. See you next time.